everyone, and welcome to What Did Lauren Read This Week and How Good Was the Spice? We have a lot of books this week. So first, I started out with Morning Glory Milking Farm, which everyone always talks about it being insane. I mean, yeah, he's a minotaur, but like, what else do you expect when you're reading a monster romance? Honestly, the second book is even more unhinged, which is what I read first. So I expected more from this one. Yes, it's spicy. Yes, it's a minotaur. But I expected, I don't even know what. I thought it was cute. I thought they were a cute couple. Enthusiastic consent throughout. Go for it. Live your life. Okay, next is Forged in Blood and Promised in Blood. So this is a 3-book series. This is a reverse harem. Why choose 4 vampire boyfriends. And in the beginning, they are complete jerks. Because that's just how it is a lot of times, annoyingly enough. But then about 25% of the way through, they fall completely in love with her and are super sweet and just the best boyfriends. In the beginning, there is a little bit of dubious consent, but I read it more as she froze because she's amazed that people actually like her rather than lack of consent. But keep that in mind. These books are so spicy because also the boyfriends are boyfriends. So we got that going for us. Both these books, very spicy. Second one ends on a cliffhanger. I'm happy to be consuming these books. I'm reading the third one right now. I read the last Zodiac book finally, book 9. This is a 15-book series, and I finally finished it. It wasn't as spicy as the early books because they're very busy, saving the world, and I felt a little empty at the end. But I think it's really hard to end a 15-book series in a way that feels incredibly fulfilling. So I don't know. I'm sitting with that one for a little bit. Okay, next was Serpent and the Wings of Night. Okay, they didn't even kiss until 75% of the way through, and I was still happy to go along with this book because I just really liked them as a couple. And when the spice does hit, it hits and it's good. So keep that in mind. Also, the ending, whoo boy, I had to live text my friend who recommended this to me because I couldn't go through this alone, and I needed them with me to be like, why did you do this to me? Oh, I really enjoyed it. I'm excited to continue on with the series next week. I'm working on it right now. Okay, then the last series that I read was Frost and Ambrosia. So this is a finished duology. It's very romantic kind of setting, enemies to lover, fae trials. Let's see what I have here. In the first one, there's only 2 makeout scenes and mild to moderate yearning, but I was still very invested in these characters to the point that I read the second one. Let's see. I did have a little bit of trouble getting into the second one, but I think it's because I switched from reading into listening to graphic audio, which I've discovered I don't like to begin with. So I don't think that necessarily was on the book so much it was on my changing my media, which is a problem. I wouldn't say this is exceptionally spicy of a book. I put it kind of on the lower end of what I usually read and consume, but I still enjoyed reading it. I enjoyed where the story went and following the characters. So yeah, if you're looking for some kind of generic is the wrong term for it, but it is kind of generic romantasy. And let's see. Oh, Exquisite Ruin, I DNF'd. It's the Minotaur retelling, Second Chance Enemies to Lovers. They just hate each other so much in the beginning that I couldn't get through it. And I have better things to consume, like 4 vampire boyfriends who are boyfriends. So I DNF'd that at 20%.